This little deal here is a teardrop trailer. Picked it up on Marketplace for a song and a dance. But as you can see, I'm gutting it, putting new floors in. The whole side's got to be replaced. See how this has a shock on this side? Well, that shock is up there because I had to rip the piece of wood out from all the water damage. There was a tree that fell on this, the guy said, and it put a hole in the roof, so the water just went through and damaged the floor and everything. I just replaced half the floor. I'm gonna rip this part out and the back end and throw in 3/4 inch lumber there to fix that. This I used a piece of steel and then fiberglass patch, so it'll be stronger than it was initially. But yeah, good little project. Gotta replace the tires, they're dry rotted, and a lot of internal structural stuff that needs to be repaired. I have to rip out all this interior, all mold, God knows what, maybe some ants in there and so forth. Well, it's pretty much intact. The frame is nice and solid on this, so that's the reason I purchased it, because the frame was tight. All right, stage 2 here. I pulled out the last piece of plywood from the floor, all rotten. Look at that big pile of moldy wood. Anyway, so I got some brand new 3/4 inch nice plywood I'm gonna slap in here. And as you can see, the first half, the 2 feet already has one in there covered with plastic. And then this will be 4x5. So it's coming along nicely. This is how you clean a moldy RV cover. This is how you clean a moldy RV cover. A little Zep, dish soap and water, and this little deal here. I always start from the top and work my way down. Try to go in both directions. It does make a difference. Microfiber towel. Picks up a lot of the grime right on the towel. As you can see, there's a big difference between that and that. And here's a video of the new floor I put in my teardrop camper. 3/4 inch lumber. Nice and clean and fresh. Looks great. It's coming along nicely. Lots more to do, but nothing I can't handle. As you can see up here, it's all rotten. It's all gonna come out, and then this whole side's gotta be redone. No biggie. Okay, we're at stage 3 here. I took off the actual back door, and it wasn't that easy. I had to kind of pull the stripping off here, and then undo all the screws all the way down, and the thing just kind of dropped out. So now I'm going to work on replacing this piece of wood underneath here, and we'll go from there. Wow, persistence pays. My boss used to say, Greg, persistence pays. And I got it done. I wasn't sure if I was going to make it before I have to go to work at 11 o'clock tonight. But yeah, it's dark out here. I've secured the door in the back. I just have to work on the seal part, but that's not a big deal. I'm going to scooch that over and put some adhesive. But yeah, no, look. I got my door back. I just have to also hook up the shock again. Not a big deal. So yeah, persistence pays. We're getting there.